Good evening, America, and welcome to the 2016 GOP National Debates. I am your host, Anderson Cooper, and these are Republican presidential candidates. Governor, Chris Christie. Senator, Ted Cruz. Mr. Donald Trump. Senator Marco Rubio. And Dr. Ben Carson. I'm getting word from Dr. Carson's secretary. He cannot be present tonight because he is asleep. But besides that, let's get on to the first question. Mr. Trump, how do you expect to do well when the general public hates you?
I mean, typical Mexicans start spreading rumors of me on the internet. I mean, they already do it in their gangs. You know, like on Twitbook and PoopTube, all those different things. I say we deport all of them.
Mr. Trump, I hope you realize that deporting every Mexican isn't actually possible. And by the way, I don't think anything you said was actually correct.
You see, what you call impossible, I call patriotism. Alright? When my father gave me a small loan of $1 million, I made myself with the American dream. And I'm going to make America great again.
Governor Chris Christie, what do you think about the Keystone Pipeline?
Key lime pie? I love key lime pie. I'm all for it. Woo! Now quit talking about fantasy football, because I'm a great governor. I'll make a great president.
Mr. Cruz, many have criticized your plans to carpet bomb Syria as inhumane. How do you respond?
Well, Anderson, I believe that we need to use any force necessary. Okay, and we need to carpet bomb Syria, and they're all terrorists. I don't see the difference between them. They're all terrorists, and all the refugees that are coming in, that's dangerous. We could all die. Okay, you understand me? And all those lobbyists in Washington are trying to tell you something different, okay? And all the politicians, they're getting in bed with the lobbyists. So you should listen to me.
Says the Canadian. Says the Canadian.
What do you think about gun control?
Well, I believe that the American people want a president who will let them all have guns. They all deserve guns to defend themselves, okay? And I will buy them myself if I have to.
Mr. Cruz, you don't think that everyone could really have a gun, do you?
Everyone.
Ben Carson, any thoughts on that? Thanks for the insight. Well, next question's for you, Senator Marco Rubio. What do you think about the marriage of the same sex?
I won't let this stand. As your next president, I will personally make sure that none of the gays are allowed to marry. Ever.
Actually, Mr. Rubio, you do realize that the marriage of the same sex was legalized back in June.
Well, fine then. I'll just go to Spain. It's nice this time of year.
Spain, too.
Now, Cooper, I swear to he who must not be named, if you cross me one more time, I'm going to come after you.
Now, Mr. Cruz, weren't you born in Canada?
Mr. Trump, now, if you look up anything in the Constitution, you'll know that I, as a citizen, I am a citizen of the United States because of my parents being born here.
I'm sorry, I don't like people that got captured in war.
The Netherlands? Well, anyways, join us next week for the anti-abortion fun run. I am Anderson Cooper, and good night, America.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows?
Now the rest of the candidates will give closing statements.
All I know is I'm gonna be the best president you've ever seen. Because if you've seen my state when I was governor, it tasted nothing like key lime pie. Go fantasy football.
if you want a politician who get in bed with lobbyists in Washington, I am not your man, okay? And if you want a politician who will allow their husband to get in bed with their secretary, Hillary Clinton is your president. But if you want a politician who will wipe out all of Syria, I'm your man.
Now, China and Mexico are killing us with trade at the border. We're gonna build a wall, it's gonna be huge. We're gonna do what we can to do to stop China from screwing us over with the economics. We're gonna make America great again. Trump cannot be stumped.